Welcome back, everyone. I'm just going to show you the deviled eggs I made this weekend, which were okay. They weren't great. I actually did end up only eating a couple, and I forgot to get them out for dinner, so we tossed the rest. But if you're in a pinch and you don't have any mayo and you're looking for something a little healthier, this is a great recipe. So as you can see here, I have 12 very colorful eggs that Lucas and Riley colored for Easter. We found this cute little spinner thing at Aldi, and they had them at Walmart as well. A little cheaper at Aldi, but and then food safe markers. Of course, I tried not to put the colorful ones in the mix, but some of them had a tiny little splash of color. This is my cute little blender mixer thing I got from Aldi a couple years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's tiny, but it works really well for little things like this. So this recipe I found online, I just typed in Greek yogurt deviled eggs and clicked on the first one that came up. And it did call for cocoa aminos as well, which I had and I put in. And I think if I did this again, I'd leave the cocoa aminos out, just because cocoa aminos is like a healthier version of soy sauce, because we all know soy is terrible for us. So I use the cocoa aminos, and I think that's kind of what ruined the recipe. Like I said, they're okay, but they're not great, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. So make this if you're looking for a healthier version, but my suggestion would be to leave the cocoa aminos out. All right, so some of my eggs, like those, were a little funky. They peeled a little funny. Like, I still haven't found a great way of peeling eggs, but it is what it is. I do the best I can. So I took 8 eggs. I opened all 12, and my husband made egg salad sandwiches out of the rest. He found a little bit of mayo somewhere hiding in the fridge. We had Duke's mayo, and then we also had Aldi brand mayo, and I looked at the ingredients, and the first ingredient is soybean oil. Ew, disgusting. I honestly had no idea. I thought it was made out of egg whites. So definitely going to be reading my labels a little better when I buy mayo again. We use Greek yogurt in place of sour cream. I use it in all kinds of stuff. We use it for tacos. We use it for salads. We use it for baked potatoes, whatever. Like, I feel like it's a better alternative, but I don't know. Where was I? Use this in places where sour cream. Anyways, this called for a half a cup of the Greek yogurt, some mustard, the cocoa aminos, and then seasoning. So, and then it ended up being pretty thin too. And I don't know if that's because of the cocoa aminos, but I don't know. Like I said, if I make this again, I will try it again, because it was a decent flavor, but the cocoa aminos was just a little off. So, just regular mustard, and I didn't measure it. I just measured with my eyeballs, and the mustard consistency I think was pretty good. As you can see in the background, I have 2 very, very suspicious, there's the cocoa aminos, watchers that were anxiously waiting some eggs, but no, they didn't get any. And as I was peeling them into the trash can, they were also watching me, sniffing the trash can and like, ew, I don't want those. But anyways, you can see your little popping her head out right there. But this whole video is so cute. I've watched through, and you can just see the dogs in the background. And of course, Lucas was in the background for a minute as well. So this little handy dandy thing I got from Aldi is awesome. It comes with this little bowl. It's got a little rubber thing at the bottom, and it also has some other attachments. It has like a blender, and then also an emulsion blender. I don't even know how to say that. My words just don't come to me. Attachments, and you just attach it to this little thing. You'll see me attached to the top in just a minute. And we use it a lot, and I really like it. I don't use this little plastic thing as much, but I've used it to make, like, we made Starbucks off egg bites. Like, I've made the bacon and Gruyere egg bites, and they actually turn out really good. And it fills this thing all the way to the top, but it's got a little spout in it. And then you just pour it right into the muffin cups, and it actually works really, really well. Oh, so here we're attaching the top. Attach is really easy. You just have to line it up. Of course, plug it in. There's Barry watching me like, what you doing, Mom? I want some eggs. And then that's it. You just push a button. It's a little blender. Like I said, it's kind of small, so you can do anything real big in here, but for something like this, it's just perfect. I did tell my mom that I need a spring apron, so sometime soon, when I have a little bit more time, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby or Joann's and pick out some spring, summerish aprons, just because, of course, you know, we're cooking, baking, doing stuff at all times of the year. And this one's my fall one. It is super cute, and I love that it wraps around and ties in the front. She did a really good job making them. So, I really like the Americana theme. Like today, I just took all my Easter decorations down, but I left my spring decorations up because I'm not quite ready to put my Americana up. And that's like my summer, late spring, summer, early fall decor. I always do Americana. So, I wasn't quite ready to get that out yet, but I did think that was a good idea for a apron. And I have been to, of course, the fabric store several times and have found that type of fabric, but haven't picked it up yet. So next time I go, I'm going to pick up some Americana fabric so my mama can make me a cute little apron. All right, so I got these electric salt and pepper shakers on Amazon several weeks ago, and I love them. I wasn't going to get them, and I've looked at them at other places like Mayo and Walmart and stuff like that, and I'm like, no, I don't really need it. But like I said in my last video, I switched to the pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, and I really want to try Celtic salt as well. But I've heard that in this, I read in the reviews for this grinder that the Celtic salt is a little soft, so I haven't tried it yet. But anyways, I bought these electric salt and pepper shakers, and I really, really love them. You just have to dock them, and then they just charge, and then you take them out, you use them, and then you put them back in. It is a little messy. I have to like clean off the dock every once in a while because the salt kind of leaves a little bit of a mess, but it is what it is, and it's not a big mess. So I don't know, I just, something about having them close and just like sprinkling it in with a little push of a button is really nice. I mean, I don't know. It's just something about it I really like. So I love them, and I'm really happy I bought them. I ended up buying them on Amazon, and if I remember, I'll link it in the comments so you can check them out if you want. When I bought them, I think they were $20 or $25, and there was like a $5 coupon, so I got a decent deal on them. And so far, I've really liked them. Alrighty, so I have absolutely no method to my madness. I do not have a filler. I don't even know what it's called, one of those cake things that you use to fill the eggs, but I just use a spoon, and that's how they look. So, like I said, they're okay. I definitely want to try them again next holiday probably, but gonna leave out the cocoa aminos because it thinned up the egg yolks a little bit, and I had a little bit extra, and I just didn't think it was 100% great. But this is a healthier version because you're not using the Mayo. There's my ugly egg, but it is what it is, and that's the one I taste tested actually to get it out of there. But like I said, if you're in a pinch, you don't have Mayo, you want it to be a little bit healthier, I think this is a great alternative. But do what you need to make it your own. So Easter dinner was super duper yummy. I also made the cake, which didn't turn out as good as it normally does, but today is day 3, and I tried a little bit today. I'm supposed to be being good, but I wanted to try it. It was actually better today than it was the second day. I think that's also because I usually make my own frosting, and since I bought store-bought frosting, it was a little different. Like, I make it kind of thin, and it like seeps into the cake. It makes it nice and moist, and this frosting was a little thicker. Again, dairy-free, but it was okay still. And then I made these brownies. Oh my gosh, I'll post a picture of them at the end. So, no recipe. I didn't follow any recipe. If you follow my page on YouTube, you'll see the recipe I posted on there. But they turned out fabulous. They weren't super fudgy brownies, but they were kind of cakey. And I added PB2 butter to them to make them like a peanut butter brownie. And they were so good. Like, I was so happy with how well they turned out. So I'll post a picture of them. I put them in a little heart pan I got from Aldi, and my dad liked them. My husband liked them. My son liked them. I don't think my girls tried them, but they're really good. The batter, I was super excited. Once I got it put together, I just eyeballed a bunch of stuff, put it together, and I tried the batter, and it was so good. It was super peanut buttery, but you could still taste chocolate, and it wasn't too sweet. Then when we baked it, you couldn't taste the peanut butter as well after it was baked, but you still had that little aftertaste of peanut butter, so it turned out really good, and I'm super excited. I will definitely make those again. I did some of the eggs got a little like write down everything I put in it so I could remember. So what I actually did and how I got the idea is I had some dark chocolate hummus in my fridge, and I wanted to use that. So I looked up recipes for dark chocolate hummus, and this dark chocolate fudge brownie thing came up, and I'm like, and they looked really super fudgy, and I didn't want that. So I just made my own, threw a bunch of stuff together, and ta-da, it turned out great. Super excited. So again, I'll post a picture, and if you're interested in the recipe, just comment on my comment section, and I will share the recipe with you. So here we go. We're at the end. Eggs are all stuffed, adding some paprika. Some people put sugar on the top of theirs, but I do not. I just do paprika, goodness. And then I did a little bit much on that one, a little bit of paprika and a little bit of pepper, which I don't think I showed. And ta-da, we're all done. Pop them in the fridge, and they're ready for Easter dinner. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I hope you had a great Easter. There's Barry in the background still. And there are my healthy-ish eggs. Have a great day. Please subscribe.